My name is Emma Kaufman. I currently work as a commercial account executive at Pendo. I graduated from East Carolina University with a degree in history and a degree in secondary education. So I currently work in software sales, so not a traditional software sales background. I didn't have any internships or work experience directly related to my current role, but all throughout college I had several different jobs that just kind of helped me experience the workforce. So I worked at my college's career center, editing resumes and helping students get interviews and interview prep. I also worked with a local political campaign on some of their fundraising and canvassing opportunities. So did tons of different things, but nothing that currently relates to my job. Software sales is a very conversational and interactive job. I'm talking to people all day long about our software and what we do and how we can help them. So all throughout college, working on the political campaigns and at the Career Center, I was able to really develop a lot of those conversational skills and people skills that I think set me apart when I started working in software sales. I think internships and work-based experiences are really important to just figure out what you like to do. There's so many things and so many options, and it can feel so overwhelming to get started in a career. So just having the opportunity to explore and figure out what you like always helps make your decision. Pendo is a software company, so our software essentially helps other software companies understand how people are using their products. So we'll tell you, so-and-so has clicked on this button 3 times. I work on the sales side at Pendo. I work with companies that are small to medium sized on our new business side, so I sell net new customers our software. I'll have anywhere from 10 to 20 hours of meetings with customers per week. Outside of that, I'm doing research on other potential new customers. I'm building out, PowerPoint decks about Pendo or, how we price, things like that. And then a lot of also just cold outreach. So a lot of cold calling, cold emailing, trying to build up our brand and build up the awareness for Pendo and what we do. I definitely never even expected to be in software sales. I went to college with the idea that I was going to be a teacher and did that for a few years. I taught high school social studies and absolutely loved it. And then I wanted to make a change, and I just heard of Pendo and decided to apply. I started as a sales development representative, which anyone can do. Our SDR team has folks from all sorts of backgrounds, and no experience is required. And essentially, you are doing outreach to help the sales team generate new opportunities for business. So I did that for about 1.5 years and then was promoted to our account executive team from there. Some of the most important soft skills I would say are just conversational skills, the ability to ask detailed questions and get people to really think about how they're approaching their business. Another soft skill that I would say is, presentation skills. A lot of my job is presenting, PowerPoints and presenting our software to our potential buyers. So being able to do that in a strong way was really important. I have a lot of career goals. I think in the shorter term, right now I work with small to medium-sized businesses. In the shorter term, I would love to work with large enterprise businesses, so the brands that we all know and love and recognize. And then maybe down the road, I could see myself being a people manager. The best part of my job is that there is just continuous learning throughout my day-to-day and my week-to-week. I work with such a variety of businesses and companies, and no two are alike. So I'm constantly learning and growing and expanding my knowledge, and that's one of the reasons that I really wanted to get into technology. The advice that I would give to students trying to figure out what they would like to do in the future is just to try everything that interests you. See if you can find some parallels in what you like to do for fun in your day-to-day life, and see if you can apply that to a career. Try and figure out if you can shadow at work or do an internship, just to get the experiences and figure out what you would enjoy.